Jon Levy, you're invited, The Art and Science of Cultivating Influence. Dive into the powerful world of human connection and explore the principles behind successful businesses and social movements in You're Invited, The Art and Science of Cultivating Influence by Jon Levy. This summary guides you on how to build trust quickly, create valuable experiences for others, and balance shared values with diversity. Ultimately, you'll learn that the most influential social movements and businesses have started small, often from a personal need, and expanded organically through genuine connections and understanding human needs.
The power of human connection. Jean Nideteka's struggle to lose weight paved the way for a multimillion-dollar business, Weight Watchers. The key takeaway is the importance of human connection in every successful social movement or business. Our deep need for connection stems from our evolution in tribes, and this need is not only necessary for survival but also has a significant impact on our well-being. Matt Lieberman's research shows that social isolation affects the same areas of the brain that are activated by physical pain, and it carries the same health risks as smoking a pack of cigarettes every day. Successful companies, community movements, and activist protests have one thing in common: they give people the chance to be part of something bigger than themselves. By creating engaged, trust-filled communities, organizations and people can have a real and lasting influence. Building trust quickly. Humans have a natural tendency to build trusting relationships with other people, but this also makes us vulnerable to getting hurt. To make it easier to determine who to trust, we've developed biases and screening mechanisms. One way to build trust quickly is to rely on trusted referrals, a powerful shortcut for building trust known as the halo effect. Another strategy is to place people in a situation where they're required to be vulnerable with one another, creating vulnerability loops that quickly boost trust. Designing your own events that draw on these trust-building powers can help you build trust quickly and effectively. Ultimately, building trust quickly is essential to creating a community. The power of contribution. Do you want to impress someone? Don't focus on buying expensive gifts. People value things they've contributed to more than they value things they've been given. This is because they care about things they put effort into. For example, IKEA has leveraged this insight into an extraordinary business by making us assemble their furniture. By creating events where friends or clients will be required to make an effort, you can create an experience that they'll value more. This creates more actual value for your clients and allows you to bond with them. At the author's famous influencer dinners, 12 strangers are brought together to share a meal. They have to cook it themselves in under an hour, and in the rush to complete the meal, these strangers become united in their common task. The power of diversity in community building. In this book, the author discusses the importance of diversity in community building. He tells the story of how a Florida real estate developer managed to sell out his retirement homes even after the financial crisis of 2008 by targeting Indian retirees and creating a community that offered Indian culture right there in Florida. The key message is that shared values are important, but diversity is also crucial when creating a community. The author emphasizes that surrounding ourselves with people who are different from us exposes us to new ideas and perspectives, which is essential for anyone who aims to have a broader influence in the world, whether it be creating a business or social movement. To do this, we need to put ourselves in other people's shoes and understand the various social pressures they experience. Ultimately, the author highlights the significance of diversity in connecting with a wide range of people and contributing to their lives. Connecting with anyone. Connecting with people outside of your social circles doesn't have to be impossible. By approaching them with empathy and consideration, you can develop tailor-made invitations that contribute to their lives. To connect with global influencers, like Oprah, it's fruitless to reach out to them directly. Instead, build relationships with people in their orbit and ask for an introduction from someone they trust. For industry leaders, make sure you offer them an opportunity to participate in an event with real value, like TED conferences. Lastly, connecting with community influencers requires a different approach. Focus on setting up initiatives that provide real skills, opportunities, and resources for people in the community rather than just endorsing a festival or celebrity. By putting yourself in their shoes, you can offer an invitation that will make a real contribution to their lives and build intense loyalty. The 4 pillars of community. Communities are more than mere groups of people, they are groups of individuals who share a sense of belonging to one another and to a common cause. David McMillan and Davis Chavis, in their research, identified 4 key pillars that form the basis of any strong community. The first pillar is membership, which is defined by a clear demarcation between community members and outsiders. This could be in the form of official membership in a club, being selected for an academic committee, or showing allegiance to a particular group. Jake White, the coach of the Springboks rugby team, understood this concept well, and by providing emotional safety to his players, he fostered a new spirit of collaboration and commitment, which ultimately paid off when they won the World Cup in 2007. The second pillar of community is influence, which means that all members have a say in what happens within the community, and they can make significant contributions that are reciprocated. For example, fans of celebrities on Instagram are not a community because they are merely passive followers. The third characteristic of a community is shared values or needs, which provide the fuel that maintains a community over time. Depending on the community, it could be religious devotion or a shared professional goal. Finally, a community is defined by the emotional connection that members have with each other. Members share experiences and build trust, both online and offline, as they practice their faith or work towards a political cause together. The key message here is that strong communities make people feel like they belong. The psychology of designing better experiences. Have you ever wondered why you need to take a boat or bus ride to the main gates after purchasing tickets to enter Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida? This seemingly impractical setup is designed to help visitors relax and get into a better mood before entering the park. Disney World's park designers understand the irrational behavior of buyer's remorse, which can occur after handing over large sums of money. This breather allows people to feel more at ease and sets the tone for a better experience. Understanding behavioral psychology can be used to design better events and experiences, such as the guests at the author's influencer dinners, starting with relaxing activities before networking. However, using this knowledge should never be used to take advantage of people. Building long-lasting, trusting relationships with others requires ethical behavior, honesty, competence, and benevolence. Transparency is key when hosting events, especially if collaborating with a brand or receiving sponsorship. By applying these skills, designers can create not only better events but also thriving communities that align with values and ideals. Recognizing the 180 cognitive biases that humans have can help design events that make people feel at ease and connected. The key is to design around predictable irrationality, not against it. Starting with the end in mind. Building a successful community requires designing backward. Tina Roth-Eisenberg's Creative Mornings event series took off because she envisioned her key goals and values. To create a community that inspires and collaborates, one needs to begin with the desired type of membership, followed by engagement strategies that determine how to recruit. Additionally, consistency is crucial to grow a community. Creative Morning's success lies in the fact that it was built around these principles and is now hosted in 216 cities across 67 countries, remaining free and true to its founder's initial vision. The power of starting small. The most significant social movements started with small groups of people sharing a common need that grew over time. To create your own community, identify something you care about and think of how you'd like to contribute to a group of people. If you want to create events that bring people together, consider designing activities that encourage vulnerability loops and meaningful conversations. For those interested in building a community around a social cause, they need to think of their specific contributions and form connections with like-minded individuals to design impactful events. Finally, for those starting a business, creating a positive company culture and communicating core values during recruitment and training can attract the right people. Remember, the key is to invite people to connect and become part of something bigger than themselves.
Jon Levy's You're Invited provides valuable insights into the importance of human connection and trust in building successful businesses and social movements. As you've learned, it's essential to create valuable experiences and balance shared values with diversity. By understanding human behavior, you can design more effective events and work towards creating an engaged and thriving community. With these tools and knowledge, you can confidently design events tailored to various audiences, fostering trust, cultivating influence, and building meaningful relationships on the path to success.